strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Bulldog. Just a few hours ago, we had a new Assault Battle Challenge Tier 3 drop on us. This is Places of Power, taking either Sith or First Order up against the Jedi. A lot of you will be very happy to know that this one is not near as difficult as the Bounty Hunter event. In fact, it is quite easy. I didn't even have full Gear 13 on this run. Nihilus is only Gear 12 and was still able to get it done. And I'm going to show this to you guys so you can see kind of what I did. It didn't take me a lot of tries. It took me only 3 attempts. And it was mainly, the struggle really was mainly getting Wave 8 timed right so that I could annihilate Yoda at the very beginning. So what my strategy here basically is that obviously we're using a Palpatine lead who's going to help Sith recover health. And then he's going to feed a lot of turn meter gain. So whenever a debuff falls off, Sith are going to gain 5% turn meter, and that helps a lot because these Jedi are very, very fast. So that turn meter helps us keep up with them. They do have high potency, so in this run I'm not landing as many debuffs as I normally would, but I'm still landing quite a few, even though I did not remod these characters. I'll show my mods and everything at the very end. But it really wasn't too difficult. I've got Nihilus Gear 12, so the goal was to get some Annihilates off very early. He's going to absorb the enemy's max health whenever he annihilates them, and that's going to make him much more durable. He's a little weak to start out, but after a few annihilates, he becomes very durable, and that's not an issue. I also want to try and keep shock or fear on the opponent as much as possible so that Malak can taunt. The Jedi are very fast, but they don't actually hit particularly hard. I mean, they do some decent damage, but Malak is able to absorb that no problem with the health recovery from Palpatine's lead and his own health steal health recovery. He can stay full health fairly easily. So as long as you keep shock or fear on the other side, they don't have many dispels, so they're not going to dispel that taunt very easily and go around him. So it works very well as far as Malak hiding. Again, he was able to hide a weak Nihilus for quite a while. And what I do with, again, you'll see here in just a moment, I'm actually going to annihilate very early here with Nihilus in a situation where I would normally wait. So it'll come up here in just a second. I think Nihilus's next turn. Here we go. Normally you'd say, oh, let's save that Annihilate. He doesn't have much health there, but I want to get as many Annihilates in early as I can because my Nihilus is weak. Now, if you had a Relic 7 Nihilus, maybe there you would wait, but since I had a weak Nihilus, I wanted to stack that max health on him. And then it's going to be timing as well. So Phase 4, Anakin in the past has presented some problems. Actually, he didn't seem near as difficult on this one. But I was prepared to either force strain or annihilate him early. And then when you go into Wave 8, Yoda and those Jedi at the end they take a lot of turns and they do hit pretty hard in that wave. So you've got to be prepared with an early annihilate and an early force strain. On this run, I believe I used annihilate on Yoda, and once you got to that, they weren't really a problem. You get Yoda down early, and the team loses those buffs, they're gonna fall apart pretty quick. So overall, a fairly easy run. Again, I show my mods at the end if you guys want to see that. But it's I honestly was a little disappointed that it wasn't harder. The Bounty Hunter tier was maybe a little over the top, but that was fun trying to break this one. This one didn't require a whole lot of theory crafting. We could use the same strategies that we've used in the past. So for those of you who don't want to spend hours trying to theory craft or figure out how to defeat a battle, this is going to be much better, which is the vast majority of the player base, absolutely. So hopefully this tier is much more well received than the previous tier 3. And I know I didn't show it at the beginning. You'll see at the end that this is in fact tier 3. I got some questions on the last video because I didn't show the reward screen at the end or entering the battle. I didn't show entering the battle, but you will see leaving the battle, and you'll see the tier 3 completed, so you will see that if you stick around to the end. So I'm just gonna let this play now, let the music run. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, like, subscribe, all that stuff. That's the best way to help any content creator out. We really appreciate it, and I'll be seeing you around.
You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it clear, my best friend. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told ya, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love, trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. Find a new keeper. I like the way it's mysterious. I think I found my own way. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing. Hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something. Just give me one chance.